How women want to be touched and spoken to around intimacy. Women often desire a connection beyond the physical act of intimacy, valuing emotional intimacy and affection just as much, if not more, than the physical experience. Before intimacy, they appreciate foreplay that involves verbal affection, flirting, and gentle touching. During intimacy, open communication about what feels good and experimenting with different positions can be enjoyable. After, cuddling, engaging in conversation, and expressing love and appreciation are important. Before intimacy, emotional foundation and anticipation. For most women, intimacy begins long before physical touch. It starts with how she feels about herself in your presence. Emotional safety is the soil where desire grows. Emotional safety first. A woman wants to know she's valued for who she is, not just her body. When you give undivided attention, eye contact, genuine listening, and warm responses, she feels cherished. This emotional validation creates openness and lowers emotional guards. Gentle warmth in words. Soft, thoughtful words. I missed you today. I love how your mind works. Or you make me feel at peace. Build connection. Women often crave reassurance that intimacy is about togetherness, not performance. Touch outside the bedroom. A tender hand on her waist while cooking, a kiss on her forehead, or holding her hand during a walk are not overtly sexual. But they tell her, I see you. I desire closeness with you. This lays the emotional foundation. Emotional anticipation. Many women love slow build-up. Simple gestures, texts during the day saying, I can't wait to hold you tonight, or gentle flirting, stimulate emotional arousal. This psychological foreplay is just as important as physical foreplay. During intimacy, emotional synchrony and deep connection. For women, physical intimacy and emotional intimacy are often inseparable. The body opens up when the heart feels safe. Presence over technique. A woman feels most desired when she knows you are present. Avoid distractions or mechanical movements. Instead, match her rhythm. Be attuned to her breath, her sighs, her subtle movements. Presence communicates, I am here with you, for you. Touch as reassurance, not just arousal. Stroking her face, kissing her eyelids, or whispering affirmations creates intimacy that is layered, not rushed. Gentle exploration of her body tells her that she's more than a sexual object, she's a universe you're discovering with care. Verbal intimacy during. Women often respond deeply to affirming words. Whispered with sincerity, you feel so good. I love being this close to you. I want all of you. Words said with emotion intensify her connection, not just her arousal. Emotional reciprocity. Many women want to feel that intimacy is a shared emotional journey, not one-sided. They want to feel your vulnerability, your sighs, your whispers of longing. When you open emotionally during the act, she feels invited into a sacred space, not just a physical one. Respect for her emotional rhythm. Women's arousal often rises more slowly than men's, and climax may require emotional reassurance as much as physical touch. Rushing or ignoring her cues can make her feel unseen. Patient attunement shows emotional maturity. After intimacy, emotional anchoring and bonding. For women, what happens after intimacy is as important as what happens during. This is where trust, belonging, and deeper love are reinforced. Physical closeness afterward. Staying in her arms, stroking her back, resting skin to skin, or playing with her hair conveys tenderness. It says, I still want to be close to you, even when the act is over. Emotional anchoring through words. Gentle words afterward. That felt amazing because it was with you. Or I feel so connected to you right now. Nourish her emotionally. It reassures her she is more than an outlet of pleasure. She is a partner in a shared experience. Avoiding emotional withdrawal. Rolling away, getting distracted by the phone, or falling silent too quickly can leave her feeling emotionally abandoned. For many women, the vulnerable state after intimacy is when they most need emotional reassurance. Affectionate small gestures. A kiss on the forehead, a playful laugh, or even a whispered thank you for sharing yourself with me, reinforces that intimacy was meaningful, not mechanical. Do's and don'ts in emotional intimacy. Do's. Do affirm her beyond her physical body. Appreciate her mind, soul, and presence. Do create slow, safe, and non-pressured emotional and physical build-up. Do be vulnerable. Share your feelings, not just your desire. Do show tenderness after the act. Stay emotionally connected. Do respect her uniqueness. What one woman needs emotionally, another may not. Don'ts. Don't treat foreplay as a quick hurdle. Make it meaningful. Don't use silence or distraction afterward. It can feel like rejection. Don't objectify or reduce her to her body parts. Don't rush her rhythm, emotional. And physical intimacy for women requires patience. Don't compare her to past experiences or external standards. Summary and conclusion. Women desire intimacy that speaks to the heart first, then the body. Before intimacy, they long for emotional safety and feeling valued. During, they want presence, affirmation, and mutual vulnerability. After, they need reassurance, closeness, and tender anchoring. Intimacy for women is not simply about physical satisfaction. It is about emotional fulfillment, connection, and security. The man who understands this will create not just pleasure, but also lasting trust and love. Action plan. 1. Before intimacy. Build emotional safety through attention, affection, and gentle anticipation. Touch her in non-sexual, reassuring ways. 2. During intimacy. Stay emotionally present and attentive to her cues. Use touch and words to reassure, not just arouse. Respect her emotional rhythm, slow, patient, affirming. 3. After intimacy. Remain close, speak tenderly, and avoid abrupt withdrawal. Anchor the experience with loving gestures and gratitude. 4. Always. Treat intimacy as an emotional journey, not a performance. Respect her individuality, as every woman's needs are unique. Navigating the back can be a bit tricky. Venture too high, and you risk landing squarely in the just friend zone. Go too low, and, well, it could come off as creepy. That's a big no-go. But here's the magic spot, around her shoulder blade or slightly lower. It's the sweet spot. Imagine you're guiding her through a crowd or leaning in to share a secret. Placing your hand on that part of her back can create a protective yet tender vibe. It sends a clear message of care and closeness, making her feel cherished. Use this tip wisely. It's a subtle way to build intimacy and trust. There's an undeniable magic in a genuine, heartfelt hug. Whether you're in a relationship or still testing the waters, a sincere hug can bridge so many gaps. There's actually scientific evidence supporting the feel-good vibes we get from hugging. It releases those happy chemicals in our brains. And while it's a simple gesture, it's impactful. A hug conveys warmth, understanding, and interest. If you're aiming to create a bond or simply show you care, don't underestimate the power of wrapping your arms around her. Trust in the embrace and make those moments count.
If you find this video helpful, like, subscribe or follow My Health by Dr. J for more important health videos.